What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Only Film Fans by two film buffs talking about their favourite movies.
So, HBO are doing a new series on Harry Potter. What do you know about the series so far?
So far, I actually haven't heard a great deal of what's going on other than rumours. I don't believe there actually is anything like cemented in. I think the only thing I have seen with my own eyes is that they done like the official announcement trailer and they show castle with like Harry Potter.
Yeah, they've only done
logo.
like the title card thing. Yeah,
and
released it on Twitter.
For me, straight off the bat, I was like,
what the fuck is this piece of shit?
that doesn't look like Hogwarts. like it's got the right
I've been to the studios.
right castle. I've been there, my bro. I've been to Harry Potter Studios. I've been in the castle in Florida, like at Universal Orlando.
I even touched Harry P's
And
wand.
I don't know. I've touched it. I touched that one.
Oh, I touched it all over.
But after that, but the thing is, like, looking at that picture of the castle, and I just thought, this doesn't look like the Hogwarts castle. Even in the ones that was on, I don't even know if actually on the books they actually showed the castle or not.
I didn't
I'm not
recall
100%
seeing
sure.
it. I just saw a
But
weird
even-
Harry Potter in a train.
Yeah, but even in my head, it just didn't look like that. This looked very like Russian architecture, like old-fashioned Russian architecture, which I guess is cool. But for me, it didn't feel
Harry
like.
Pottonetsky.
For me, straight away, it just didn't feel like Harry Potter. But yeah. What have you? Have you heard anything else other than that?
I've heard a few things that, I mean, they say it's confirmed, but I don't know whether or not. Like Warner Brothers, like HBO Max and Warner Brothers are looking for writers, and I imagine they're not going to stick with one writer throughout the whole series. But from what I've heard is that there's two names that have come up now. Kathleen Jordan of Teenage Bounty Hunters, which I've never watched. I don't know what that show's about. The second one is Martha Hiller, who wrote The Last Kingdom. Now, I've seen The Last Kingdom. That was epic. So, yeah, I mean, that could be a good writer. But, I mean, how good does the writer truly have to be when most of the groundwork is done for you? You know, maybe I'm being ignorant, but...
Well, what are you talking about? You're talking about from the perspective that the writing was done from the books, or the writing is done from the movies?
Well, both. You've got so much source material that I don't think you need. Like it doesn't need to be. The best way to describe it doesn't need to be like this Martin Scorsese or Quentin Tarantino of a writer when there's so much done already. You know, maybe that's my ignorance, but it's just the first impression I get of it. That maybe it should.
I think the way I look at it personally, I think we're looking at kind of a similar cycle. For me, how this HBO series is coming out is kind of a similar cycle of how the Marvel movies are coming out now. They started off as comic books. Harry Potter started off as a book. It got adapted into cartoons, which those all the pretty much Marvel movies have previously, and now they're getting put into films. And it's like obviously the opposite way of Harry Potter, but. Now, and I can imagine like what a lot of these writers and these movie makers are saying for the new Marvel films is, oh, we don't even read the comic books, or we're doing something different, which is like, I'll tell you right now, there's not one Harry Potter fan out there who wants to see it different.
No.
You either want it based exactly like how the books are, or they want it exactly how the films are. They don't want a whole new... tell us the story differently. It's only been a few years. Maybe I'm just getting old very quickly, but I feel like it's only still been a few years.
It's because the films stand the test of time. They stand the test of time. They're that good. And going back to what you said about like the Marvel writers and adapting it to cinema, it's a bit different adapting like comic books and cartoons to cinema, because in a way, if it was animation, or, you know, like with the cartoons, it's animation, you can truly create a world without the special effects. You're drawing it, you know, and with a movie, with a cinema, you have to have the special effects for something like Harry Potter, something like Marvel. And if it's just not there, which we've seen in, it was one of the reasons why Dune, the film Dune, couldn't be made, and it had so many failed attempts because the special effects just wasn't there yet. And I suppose in some ways, how do you take such a massive story and sort of write it so cleverly into the format of like a 2-hour film? Like you look at the last two Harry Potter films, they were split up into 2 films because they knew no one's probably going to want to sit through it like The Irishman.
And they still missed out a whole chunk of the books in the 2 movies.
And I suppose that's where the clever writing comes from to a certain degree, where it's knowing what to cut out whilst keeping the core of the story still entertaining as well.
I mean, I did read. Go on.
No, go for it. No, because I was going to move on. Go.
I did read. This might be moving on. I don't know, but I did read that there is a potential for this series to be an animation.
Funny you should say that. Actually, the Harry Potters originally, like Philosopher's Stone, they were looking at Steven Spielberg doing it, and he wanted it to be an animation.
Yeah,
and they just
well, that's what I was. Well, the funny thing was like after we decided to do this podcast, I just figured like look into it a little bit more, and where I did check, I saw that about how the original plans would possibly be an animation, and I thought, well, if you are going to make it so soon again, maybe that is the best thing to do.
Yeah,
I mean, you could do everything you want with Harry Potter with animation.
Yeah,
it'll work. Like the characters that you love will be like more cute and loving. So like you could be. I feel like I honestly I would be, if you told me years ago like it would be Harry Potter is going to be an animation, I would think like, I wouldn't want to see that. Now I'm so against wanting to see another type of Harry Potter. I'm kind of hoping
like live action
is an animation.
I'm
hoping it's not a live action.
No, I know I was saying like you don't want to see another live action because it's also you don't want to see them tarnish the legacy that was created by the films. And what we're speaking about now kind of touches on what I thought was me moving on, but another sort of thing it's like a theory I've seen where people are suggesting that it's going to be extremely difficult to cast characters that have actually passed away in real life, like for example Alan Rickman or Robbie Coltrane. Alan Rickman playing Snape and Robbie Coltrane playing Hagrid. It's like
the guy who played Dumbledore. Like, there's literally the list is actually quite extensive now.
Yeah. So
the ones who were in Harry Potter.
And I suppose it goes back to the way a lot of fans felt when the Joker was being, like movie fans in general, and just fans of different, genres of film. I suppose it's when the Joker was being teased and sort of spoken about. A lot of people that had watched Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy was looking at, because Heath Ledger has passed away and it's like his greatest performance on screen. You're like, you can't do it. But then as a film fan myself who is in love with Heath Ledger's Joker, I felt it's a different direction, and I still love that Joaquin Phoenix performance too. So it is possible to do.
Well, when I first heard that Heath Ledger was going to do that role, I was worried because I grew up on Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure before that, when Jack Nicholson was announced, people were worried because they thought Cesar Ramirez was the Joker.
Yeah.
So it's just the way it is. I have seen like potential cast of the movie. I don't know if you've seen that.
Is it the three main? Hermione, Ron, and Harry.
I got the and then I got a Dumbledore, a Snape.
Ooh, see, I've only seen the main three, so hit me.
So okay, well, all right, let's just see if our main three match for what we've seen today, because they might actually show some validity for what we've been talking, like reading. Yeah. So I've got for Harry Potter, a kid named Toby Wolf.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him, but apparently he's in a movie called Pistol. Summer Rockets and Rare Beasts. I don't know.
Is that on Nickelodeon?
Any of those? I have no clue. I don't watch Nickelodeon anymore.
I'm joking. I've never seen. I've never seen that. Okay, who's next?
The next one I saw was.
Is it Hermione or like Ron?
It was Hermione. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Hermione is apparently being cast as Bronte Carmichael.
Yeah, I've got the same name.
From Andor, Game of Thrones, stuff like that. I don't exactly remember her.
I didn't recognize her.
I didn't recognize her, but am I trying to recognize her from Game of Thrones, where we saw hundreds of, if not thousands, of people on screen? Obviously, Andor, I still have not watched. I need to watch that.
No.
But yeah, when usually with Star Wars, I want action. So.
Yeah.
The next one I saw for obviously, I'm not really too into that.
No.
Ron Weasley is apparently being cast as Joshua Pickering. He was in Peter Pan and Wendy. Apparently, he played one of the. I don't know. I'm assuming a lost boy. I don't know.
I don't know why I've just put two and two together. Well, who are you, mate? Ronnie Pickering! Ronnie Pickering!
Oh my god. That's just it. Ronnie Pickering.
Joshua Pickering's going to play Ron Weasley. His father is Ronnie Pickering. Yeah, I got the same name for that. Yeah. I'm more interested who's Dumbledore and Snape, man. Who are they?
So for Snape, you apparently have Kylo Ren himself, Adam Driver.
You keep driving, you black spear chucker piece of shit!
Apparently being cast as Severus Snape.
Yo.
Which is what loads of people have been asking for, to play like a young Snape. But
no matter what, I'm all for it. Yeah, I love Adam Driver.
I get it, right? The only thing that I don't get is if he... I guess he does have that type of monotone voice and that, but I don't know. It's going to be hard to replace Alan Rickman for me. I do like Adam Driver, but it's just going to be hard.
Yeah, Alan Rickman, I mean... I
think a lot of it.
It's just the voice. It's this like nasally voice towards like you can't really replace that iconic character. But I in all honesty, as much as I love Adam Driver, man, as an actor, he's not gonna outdo or replace Alan Rickman. He just has to do something different, like kind of like what Joaquin Phoenix did. You're just gonna have to do something different, man.
The next one I got is
Dumbledore.
So no, I've one before Dumbledore.
Ooh.
Apparently, again, nothing has been. These are just rumors.
Yeah.
But they seem to be like popping up quite a bit.
Yeah,
Lucius Malfoy.
My own house.
Lucius Malfoy is set to be played by Tom Felton.
Training for the ballet, Potter.
Who obviously played Draco.
No.
That's what it's been saying. Yeah, that's what it seems like.
That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool.
It'd be cool to see him playing his dad, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that would be cool. That would be cool to see.
Obviously, people absolutely loved Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy.
Yeah,
he was become.
He's crucial, man.
Yeah, but he become like just as big as really Harry Potter after the films.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's true.
So apparently for Dumbledore. Oh, no, sorry. Before we get to Dumbledore, we have apparently Nick Frost coming to play Hagrid instead of the late great Robbie Coltrane. And apparently he's a 2-1 favorite to be taking that role.
I mean,
also up in that list is Zach Galifianakis, but that's a 13-2 chance.
Please.
You can apparently also bet on all of these things on bet site OLBG. Not a sponsor.
Wow. You can bet on it. They're really struggling to find gamblers in today's society, man.
But yeah,
Jesus.
you can bet on who's going to be playing Hagrid.
Oh my lord! Right,
and Nick Frost, obviously from Shaun of the Dead,
Paul.
Hot Fuzz, all that is Paul.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I like him. I really do. I can't see it, but
he's a lovable fat guy.
Yeah. You can't say that.
But like,
You're not allowed to say that.
I can't.
You can't say fat.
I did
no.
just say it.
Fat shaming.
God.
Fat shaming.
I didn't say. I said lovable.
You fat shamer.
How is that? How is that shaming? If I'm saying
you
lovable?
say he's morbidly happy. That's what you say, not obese. Okay. Jesus. Come on.
Oh dear. All right. And then for obviously the final one, finally as you want, Albus Dumbledore is apparently being played by Charles Dance from many films, and TV shows like Game of Thrones.
Hold on.
He was in Ali G in the House.
Charles Dunstan.
Tywin Lannister. Charles Dance played Tywin Lannister.
He cannot play Dumbledore when I've seen him in lingerie in Ali G. I'm so sorry.
Hey, if you look through, you can find Michael Gambon doing some funny shit in movies as well.
Yeah, but come on.
Maybe not Richard Harris. I haven't really checked into Richard Harris too much, but Michael Gambon, you can see him playing some funny roles.
Yeah, it's true.
Charles Dance is epic, man. He's incredible. I remember when my dad first watched Ali G, he was in shock of seeing Charles Dance do stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's one of those high caliber actors, you know?
Yeah.
And the fact that Sacha Baron Cohen got him
for the
cast list,
the apparent casting for what we know so far.
To add on that, I did actually read. This is confirmed. It's a comment from Daniel Radcliffe himself, and he's basically come out and said that he's excited to see the outcome of the project, and he's happy to pass the torch on to a younger generation, which officially is kind of relinquishing his role as Harry Potter. That, look, I'm not going to be anywhere near it. I'm passing the torch on. But you never know. We could be treated to like a cameo of some sort, you know, like just a sneaky cameo of some of these actors that have played the roles in these films. But me personally, like, that's just my theory, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'd imagine someone in production's going to get that bright idea. But if I was to give you my opinion on whether or not he should have a cameo, I think it would just throw everything out of whack, because everybody knows he's truly Harry Potter. I mean,
it's just not going to work.
Imagine if you could get Daniel Radcliffe playing Ollivander.
Yeah, or even a James Potter, like what they're doing with Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, an Ollivander, or
because then the movie series would be going wild. Yeah, Sirius Black. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there could be loads. Maybe it's just something he's saying to be like, please stop calling me Harry Potter. I need other roles, guys. So if he's passing the torch, essentially it's like, oh look, I'm not that guy anymore. Like, I can do other roles, and it's like, no, fuck you, you're Harry Potter.
Guys, I don't want to play the lovable wizard. I just want to play an outlandish racist. Okay, please.
I haven't seen that film yet. It looks so funny though.
I've seen the clip, and I'm like, Jesus, Daniel,
yeah,
Harry P. He just threw an Avada Kedavra at him.
He says it so quickly, as if it's not going to get caught on camera. That's what it's so funny.
Daniel, that wasn't in the script. Who cares? I'm Harry Potter.
Is that the same movie that I've seen Adam Driver be ridiculously racist?
No. That's The Black Klansman. That is an epic film.
Oh, okay. I need to see that.
Yeah, that film is special.
And what's this one with Radcliffe?
I don't know. I've just seen clips of it. I still need to find out. Like,
it's not a movie. That was at Carnival last year. that
was actually Daniel Radcliffe spotted at Black Lives Matter. Another thing, whilst we're on contentious subjects, they've actually confirmed that they're working with J.K. Rowling, unlike the game studio that said J.K. Rowling has nothing to do with Hogwarts Legacy. Please buy our game. So that is a good side of it, I suppose.
So I don't know. I just figured the whole thing in the Harry Potter game was like kind of a dig at J.K. Rowling.
Oh yeah, they were trying.
I enjoyed the game, But
It was cool.
hey, let's just say, yeah, I don't need to say what character, but everyone knows what the fuck character I'm talking about right now.
Who was
And it was a slap in the face. It was a slap in the face, and I'm gonna put the meme on screen of exactly what I mean of my face of when I looked at that.
Yeah,
Because I was just thinking, like, why is this being pushed in video games right now? Like,
we can cut.
and
this,
the funny thing was, yeah, like we don't need to cut this.
Oh no, but I'm just
Every
the
single
next
person.
thing maybe.
Every single person that I was playing that game and they came in and watched it and went, wait, what's going on here?
What's going on up here?
And I had to explain, and then they looked at me like I'm the fucking weirdo. Cool.
Do you know
Thanks, Warner Brothers. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, you idiot.
I honestly felt like Steven Stifler, you know, when he's oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god. What the fuck is
Oh my
going
god.
on?
No, but my question is, this is what you may want to cut. My question is, you're in the wizarding world, right? And you have the ability to do loads of things. Like, for example, Hermione used the spell Obliviate for everyone to kind of, well, her parents to forget that she was even born. So if there's spells that powerful, why can't you just, like, use a spell to just change your sex?
Oh, yeah. There's so many fucking things in that. If you want to go into different things in Harry Potter, you got, like, Malfoy's friend's teeth, which are so different, like they're so mashed up in his mouth. Like, why are you doing fucking tooth reparo to like just heal that mouth of yours?
Reparo, like, do you know what I mean?
Not to mention every single person that sends their kid to Hogwarts is a terrible parent. It is like the most unsafe place in the world. It's about as safe as sending your kids to Effing Island.
Yep. They said. Do not go into the forbidden forest. Forbidden.
Forbidden. You did the one thing you're not supposed to do.
But yet Hagrid takes them into the forbidden forest in the first movie as detention. I'm like, what the bro? What?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Forbidden unless you have detention.
Yeah.
So okay.
It's actually mad.
They were first years. They were first years. And he made them split up, bro.
And nothing happens. It's like, oh well, fuck it. It's over.
No, fuck it. It's over.
Yeah, it's actually insane that they all nearly die just from going into the forest. I mean, Hagrid has to carry why does Hagrid carry a crossbow with him?
Yeah.
He's got magic. Like, why does he have a crossbow? What's he going to shoot with one arrow? Like,
apparently Voldemort.
It might be a magic crossbow. It shoots multiple arrows, but I just think it's still pointless since you have a fucking wand.
Just misses Voldemort. Hold on, I'm reloading. Yeah, no, it didn't make sense to me. The whole thing, they were like, Forbidden Forest is dangerous in there. You don't know what you'll come across. Blah blah blah. First years, send them in. You know, split them up, send them in. And the funny thing is that Lucius Malfoy's dad is one of those guys that would literally bitch about
Draco Malfoy's dad.
Yeah, sorry, Draco Malfoy's, but I misspoke. Draco.
I'm tired of these little commenters.
Oh, you little fuck.
Trust me. Basically, you misspoke. Like, okay. Draco's dad, Lucius, would bitch and moan if Draco wasn't. He would be up that school if Draco wasn't in top set. Yeah. Like that no matter what, he would be down the teacher's office if Draco's not in top set, right? And yeah, Draco never went home and said, "Dad, they took me into the Forbidden Forest," or he did, and his dad just went, "Yeah, sounds about right." Like, what?
Yeah, he did say, "My father will be hearing about this," but then
and then did nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? I don't know if he'd done nothing, because if you remember right in the second film, like Lucius at the end of it goes to see Dumbledore, and Dumbledore's quite dismissive of Lucius because I think he knows he's a Death Eater.
Yeah.
So I don't think Lucius really has that much pull around the school as you would think.
Oh yeah, of course, but it would have been great to see him like flick his hair and start moaning, you know? But
Yeah, it
here
would
we
be.
are.
But then I think the way they introduced, like, obviously we're going way aside. The way they introduced Lucius in the second film was just quite cool.
Yeah, that was a good entrance. Yeah, you must be the Weasleys.
Tatted second-hand book.
Hand-me-down robes. This guy came off like the perfect Tory. Straight in and was like, Eton.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, man. One thing I did hear is that they're actually going to stay very, very true to the books, which I don't know what that means.
Well, they've got a series, like you got like what,
hours,
10 to 12 hours a season to go on it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah, which is good.
I do feel like a lot of the time. I mean, have we seen movies that have been adapted? No, I mean, have we seen a movie that's been adapted into a TV series? With the same story, that is.
We've definitely seen it, and some guy in the comments is gonna gracefully tell us we're wrong. We've probably seen it. I just don't recall in terms of like major TV shows. You know, it's either a TV show or a movie.
Yeah, and there's like adaptation. I don't believe there's like this is the story of it watching it in a series. This is the story watching it in a
proper Hollywood blockbuster. I mean, like there has been obviously, but like Lord of the Rings.
I can't think of one. Yeah, but it hasn't been changed into a. It hasn't been changed into a series because they have. It's not like it opened up on Frodo and Gandalf and all that shit.
Yeah, but it's the closest one I can see.
Things.
It's the closest one I'd say that.
Yeah, but it's like that's more of a spin-off. This isn't a spin-off.
No, I know. I agree.
It's a reboot.
Yeah,
this is just a reboot. Sorry.
This is. Guess what, guys? We're just gonna recycle the same shit over again. You wanted to know what was Harry Potter's girlfriend? Was it Chan?
Oh, I love how you get me to say it. Her name was, I'm pretty sure. I fucking hope this is her name because I'm gonna get in shit if it isn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her name was Chan Cho.
Oh, you fucking racist!
I am being it now. I need to just double check. It might be Cho Chan, but I don't think that's much better.
Play the meme. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, trust me.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Chan Cho. Yeah.
I think it was Cho Chan, yeah.
The fucking... How can I say it was Chan Cho and you went, no, I'm pretty sure it was Cho Chan. Let's find Harry Potter's girlfriend. No, not Ginny. It's obviously not Ginny.
Oh man, she's...
Who did Katie Lung play?
What was it?
Cho Chang.
Can't count. Cho Chang, yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was Cho Chang.
So it was the second one, not Chang Cho. Read a while ago that they changed all those names. Like they changed apparently Cho Chang isn't going to be called Cho Chang anymore. It was something else, but I can't find what I was reading before. Maybe it gone, maybe it wasn't real. I saw that the Patel twins aren't called Patel anymore.
Would they change their names by Depot? Did they? What's going on?
I don't know, but apparently Patel was too stereotypical, and apparently
it's the most common name.
I know, but it's like why the fuck would it be between that and Muhammad?
Why the fuck would it be between that and Muhammad?
That's exactly where I was going with that. I was just about to mention the name Muhammad is one of the most common names on fucking earth. Why would it be? Why is it stereotypical? I don't understand it.
Apparently it is.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, I heard that they're changing quite a few things.
Oh, let me guess. Harry's name isn't going to be Harry Potter anymore.
I heard, like, I think it was Longbottom's name that they're changing because they don't want that either.
What do you mean you don't want it?
I mean, hell, I could imagine they're not even going to have Longbottom getting bullied anymore because that's probably not allowed to be shown.
That's why he became the G Neville Longbottom. Who did he get with in the end as
I
well?
don't-
He got
I
with
don't-
Luna Lovegood, didn't it?
Yeah, apparently.
Do you think he
Done
would
a
have
lot
got
better
with
than Harry did.
Well, you know, after he'd finished. But
I'm sorry, but if you go back and you watch Ginny Weasley's acting, yeah, whoever her real name is, it is the worst acting I have close to nearly ever seen. It's nearly as bad as Four Rooms guy.
I'm pretty sure that Kirsten Stewart was actually playing Ginny Weasley, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, 100% it was, because the acting is just fucking like for like.
Oh, Kirsten's. Oh, the fucking. For some
God,
reason, I
Edward,
thought you
no.
said. I thought you said Kristen Dunst for some reason. I don't know why.
Kristen?
Yeah, that Jenny Weasley, man, is terrible acting. If you go back, like after you watch this, yeah, go back and get the scene up of where she kisses Harry. It is so awkward. It's like they made I know everyone's first kiss is somewhat awkward, but they made us all live through that, and I'll never forgive them.
This part you definitely cut. Now, when she offered him, and she was like, "Harry, do you want a mince pie?" I was like, "She don't fuck. There's no way she fucks."
What? Because she eats mince pies? Or?
No, it's just the way she asked. I just knew. You know, I had a feeling. I used to go out with a girl that kind of looked. Well, no, she didn't look like Jenny Weasley. I mean, that would be kind of embarrassing. But the point is that she acted kind of like Jenny Weasley, and yeah.
Oh damn, that's. I think that's worse.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it just reminded me.
At least you can close your eyes. You can't close your eyes to words.
I tried to close my eyes. I was forced to open them. Anywho, we're going on to the rumors.
Rumors.
Yeah, there are some
What
rumors.
have you heard?
There's loads of different. So rumors, I guess it's a contentious subject because I mean this isn't really a rumor. It's just like fans speaking. But there's so many different like mixed opinions on the series in general. Like that, some fans are like, we've seen it before. It's very. We've got the roots of the films are so deep. We've got theme parks about them. We've always been reminded that Daniel Radcliffe is Harry Potter and all of this stuff. And then there's some fans that they're just basically saying we don't need this. But then there's some fans that are just like, well, J.K. Rowling, we're boycotting. So it's like a mixed opinion, whereas you got fans like me and you that just we're open to the idea. We're like, I want to see it. I want to see what they do with it. It's not my money, so do it.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not putting any money down for you to get together the budget. Either see it or I don't. So I'm up for it, but a lot of people, there's mixed reviews or mixed opinions on it all. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I'll personally watch it because I want to see what the hell I like Harry Potter. But as some of the things you said, yeah, I completely agree. They're movies that we, especially our age group, we grew up with the same age of those kids.
Yeah.
In the movies, so it's like, I don't know. For us, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna work for our age demographic whatsoever.
I think it's
maybe the younger generations will like it, but
yeah,
I mean, hell, in Orlando they're opening up a whole nother park, and one of the whole sections of it is another Harry Potter thing based on those movies. So
yeah,
what is going on here? Like, I didn't really understand the purpose of it because the movies are still doing well. You've got a Broadway show going on at the moment. Everyone was waiting for everyone was waiting for a spin-off show.
Yeah.
Like, we want to see either them older or we want to see a different storyline, but in that world. I think Fantastic Beasts maybe didn't do as good as they anticipated.
I thought
maybe
it was
why.
I thought it was cool getting to see a different perspective of the wizarding world, but it didn't really capture me as much as the Harry Potter the main series did. But like, I think the game did better in terms of, I know it wasn't necessarily directly linked to the people that made Harry Potter. It was like a gaming studio that had sort of bought the license for it. But I felt like a game to explore in that fashion was so much better. But I had my obviously mixed opinions about the game in terms of certain elements of the game that I felt could have been better.
Yeah, no, it was cool. I did enjoy the game. It was a bit repetitive. I did enjoy it. Map was unbelievably huge.
Yeah, it was good. There was just certain elements like this is the best Harry Potter game in terms of the format that has ever graced the planet, and you left out Quidditch for the first game.
That is ridiculous, because I even remember in like the PS1, PS2 Harry Potter games, you could play Quidditch in them.
Yeah. So
like, what the hell? Like, why did they not give it? And they even made it like a thing in the game, be like, oh yeah, Quidditch is cancelled, and it's like it's just such that new age shit that really pisses me off.
Yeah, it was
like they just have. Yeah, it was like, I don't know. It was like, we don't say that because Quidditch was 100% J.K. Rowling's creation, so it's not allowed here.
Yeah. So
we don't play games associated with J.K. Rowling. We're going to do this stupid pulling the box game instead.
We don't play these bigoted games. Like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, I had my reservations about it, but then it kind of segues us into the sort of back and forth that fans are having, because that game sort of solidifies, public opinion right now, and there's a bunch of fans that are going back and forward with the idea that Hermione could be black, or cast as like a black person could be cast as Hermione, because in The Cursed Child they had an actress that was black as Hermione, and apparently J.K. Rowling was open to the idea of it, and that she didn't necessarily write Hermione in, how like James Bond is written solely as a white guy type of thing, and we over time have changed it, but and we'd be okay with that, because for me, with James Bond, as much as it's written originally for a white guy, if you said that Idris Elba or Denzel was going to play James Bond, I think we'd be like, okay, let's see how that turns out. But J.K. Rowling apparently did not write Hermione to be exclusively white, so there is back and forth that some people want it and some people don't.
I would disagree on the Idris Elba and
James
Denzel
Bond
thing, because a spy needs to be incognito. They're two very fucking like big people, and like they're not exactly gonna hide in a casino room. You know what I mean? Like, they would stand out, like, because they are very quite good looking big guy. That's why I just thought, like, even not Daniel Radcliffe.
I know who
Daniel Craig. Like, he's a bit too. He's too unique looking to be a spy. Stands out in a room. But I personally don't agree with the. I mean, hell, I didn't know in Cursed Child Hermione's black. I mean, for me, I've always known Hermione to be white. I'm pretty sure. I find it hard because, like, when I'm envisioning the books, I don't know if they ever show Hermione in them either. Actually, on the
covers, I think they may have done. I'm gonna
on the third one, and it was a white girl. So, like, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm confused there. Like,
Harry Potter book covers. I'm just having a quick look whilst we talk.
I'm pretty sure on Prisoner it was
Even on the Philosopher's Stone alternative sort of like covers and stuff, like it was like the original cover. Obviously, no, it was just Harry, but there is alternative covers where Hermione is white. I don't know. So I mean, look, man, I'm a firm believer if you can play the role, play the role, but it has to logistically make sense. Like what we were talking about, James Bond. Like if James Bond is a spy, right, and we're talking about the 70s and 80s, and he's in Russia, well, he's going to stick out like a sore thumb if he's Idris Elba, innit? So there is that element to it in some way, shape, or form. I think in the wizarding world it does get a bit different, but because we know the main three to be Ginger, a white girl with curly hair, and Harry Potter, this nerdy white guy that, it is what it is. So it is very difficult for us to imagine it any other way. But, you wouldn't change the Patel sisters, would you?
What do you mean I wouldn't change them?
Well, you can't. They're Indian now. they've been written as they're these Indian twins.
Yeah.
You couldn't change Cho Chang.
I guess you could. They're not really like any pivotal to the story. You can change, like, them being Asian or whatever isn't any pivotalness to the story.
No, I guess not. But to a certain degree, like, they've been written that way now. You know, and I suppose in some ways where it ties in is to show that there is.
Yeah. Wait. Is Hermione never described as white?
From what I was reading, apparently not.
So they described what? So they did describe Cho Chan and the Patel sisters as Asian.
Look, we're probably going to get.
And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they probably described that Finnegan as Irish, and they didn't describe Hermione, the main, like, one of the main three characters of where she from.
After 8 books. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah.
You know what? I think they did. I'm just sorry. I think a good writer would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, J.K. Rowling is probably going to go down in history as one of the best children book authors of all time. One of the best.
Whether people like it or not, yeah.
Yeah, forget her opinion. Like, at the end of the day, whether you agree with or disagree with her opinions, like, you have to give credit where it's due, you know, that she is one of the best children's book writers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank. So much so that she's created a whole world that you guys have a sense of enjoyment from. Like, you go to a theme park, you enjoy yourself, you know?
Not only that, she made books so good that people are so self-entitled that they can tell the writer of the book that she's wrong about her own story.
And her own creation, yeah.
It makes no sense.
Madness. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think as well, what is quite interesting, this leads on to another point to a certain degree, is that the main characters have been fleshed out so much over time. So through the books, through the movies, we're so accustomed to them. And I suppose in the books, like, a book fan is probably going to comment on this and turn around and say, look, the side characters and characters that don't get as much shine in the film did have more context, did have more description to them. But I think in a series, we get to now maybe see backstories of other characters, like a Neville Longbottom. Although we got to see a little bit of it, or quite a bit for, you know, a side character, you have the chance to really flesh out other characters too, which I think is it not going to be cool.
Is it not just going to be ruined now that we know the story? I mean, I know we can go back and watch Harry Potter all the time, but now that we're watching it from different people telling the story, like, when we find out that Harry has got a Horcrux in him, we're not going to be like, oh my god,
yeah.
Like, we're just going to be like, oh,
yeah,
that's how they're doing it. Okay.
Yeah, it's true, man. Do you know what it is? It's that we've got so much expectation too.
I imagine we watch a remake of the Darth Vader scene telling Luke Skywalker, "No, I am your father."
Yeah.
What, you still expect me to sit here and go,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah, like, it doesn't work. Like, it works with the original because you're like, oh, I can always remember the first time I saw this.
Yeah.
But it's not going to work redoing it.
No, it's true. Like, it. Do you know what it is as well? It's like it. Sometimes when something does so well, like a film, like a series of films like Harry Potter, they're just trying to milk it for everything it's worth. And it's there's some things that are just they're like fire. Once they're burnt, they are burnt. They can't. There's no coming back. You know, and that's kind of an example of it. That once you reveal he's got a Horcrux in him, and it opens at the close, you know, that's it. You've showed us you've showed the world that's what it is now, and you can't go back and remake it. You know, it's done.
It is.
Yeah, it's madness. But I'm all for seeing it. I'm curious to see what happens with it.
Yeah, same.
Thanks for watching that video, guys. We've got many more podcasts coming out just like this one. Many more videos, many more mashups. Just stay tuned and we'll see you next time.